Alright, how's it going, guys? We are going to do a bit of a mishmash today. We're going to move some things around. We're going to mess around with a few things. I did end up getting the artillery up here and working, and you can tell because they've blasted the hell out of a whole lot of that. But we got all of that up there done now. Also changed out for a advanced solar panel up here somewhere. I do need to get rid of this one. That one should not be needed anymore, because I now have that one up there. I couldn't figure out where I put that thing. Now that that's gone, it should change nothing, which it doesn't. So now we can see what's going on out here at the edges a little bit better. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're going through a lot of copper because of circuits. Wait until I get a few more. And we're also going to do the beacon thing. Where is there? We are. So we should be able to do it. That to there. That should do all of those. I really need to put some beacons in my... Oh yeah, that doesn't do that, does it? Okay, let's have another look at this. Let me... Where are my... There they are. Let's just put some beacons right on in here, because I don't already have them being made. And I may end up stretching this out just a little bit if I need to. We've already gone up to blue belts for delivering copper, which when we're really hitting it hard, we definitely need that. And since we just got the green ones in, we can change it to the express as well if we actually need it. Alright, so I can basically do one every 3 for these bad boys. So if I do it like that, and then we just copy, say, this. Need it there. So put that in place there. And then I guess we also need to do the same thing up here. So that would go. Rather than me having to do these manually, how about I that's not quite where I wanted that. There we go. Plop. And then plop. And that'll take care of all of that. And then we can just do that. Should give me more copper for less that's being used, and give it to me at a decent speed as well. because this is going to be crafting speed. Oh, we don't have them in that one yet. Let's look at this one. So, have a crafting speed of plus 5%, so it's going to be just a hair bit faster than it was. But our productivity is plus 30%. And of course, it's going to cost us more on power, and it's going to pollute more. But hey, that's just the name of the game. That should take care of all of that now. I'm going to go ahead and move the copper drop off from here over to here. I did actually up these, so they'll be at 20k now, because we have this whole thing we're kind of not using, and with it being at 20k now, I think I could take it up probably like 100k or something like that. But we've only got this little bitty iron patch up here that we're trying to go through, so I think I'm going to go ahead and jack it up just so we can get a decent amount in here. Now, since I need to move this thing, I'm going to take it down to 100. That way they can eat up what's in there, and it'll always have some. So give me a bit and I will move that over here and out of the way, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, so I have gone ahead and put in 2 more trading stops, made them accessible for 2 cars. I'm going to actually change this, because I originally had it where I was going to have them unload into these. But I think instead we're just going to go straight into a warehouse for each of them. And I should be able to empty out a vein somewhat quickly, I would say. And I made sure that the trains are long enough, or the drop-offs are long enough that we could have 3 in here if we choose. And regular locomotive. So I'm going to go ahead and stop it and change it over. I did go ahead and our atomic bomb research got done. I started the quantum computer. I'm going to go ahead and start the fusion energy, because I'm figuring we may need it to run that. And then next we have a singularity lab, and we'll get it started as well. I think other than a few minor that, I should be good. Alright, so I think I got the copper changeover done. I think we are just about empty on our copper here. Yeah, it's down to 100, so it's just filling as it needs. So I'll go ahead and get that deconstructed. And everything's looking good so far with that. And then we'll move on to the next thing. So, be right back. Alright, this may not be the best, but it works for the moment. I've got copper coming out of both of those. This is getting set up. I ended up finding out that I had forgotten to fix a pipe right here, so I actually ran out of blue belts. So I got that fixed. That's why those are not running at the moment, or being placed at the moment, because I don't have any. But they should now be running just fine as soon as the lubricant gets in here, which we may end up having to put in more for that, but probably not. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to work on is I want to do the same thing we did up there for the copper. I want to do down here for the iron, which I've already made a second bank of these here for the iron. We don't have to move the drop off. The drop off point is fine being over here where it's at. We could move it down here, but this is kind of full, so meh. I'm fine with leaving it where it's at. Although I may change it around a little bit so it's not outputting that way and this way. I may have it come this way. I don't know yet. But we need a lot of iron belts coming through here. And, you know, I may change it anyways, because I think I'm going to move these over here into this area. Figure they're taking up this much space right now. And if I basically just copy this here, because we know that the one blue belt is keeping these running fine. So if I basically just copy that out, how many we got in this one? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 12 in those. We got 10 in these. So because I think I copied these over to make those originally. But I think if I copy those over and we just do 2 sets of them, we should be fine. I may do 3 just for the hell of it. Let's go ahead and copy everything from right here. Of these, say we do it. Now these mixed together right there. What is, there's a pipe there I'm gonna have to deal with for that one, but if we do that, now will that leave me enough room? Not really for another one of these, unless I put it down here. I think that's what I'll do, is I'll do another one of these, but I'll put it down here. Then we'll just have to adjust the iron up there. So let me get all this switched around and I'll be right back. Alright, I think I got most of this done now. I got us 2 drop-offs down here for iron. Both of them are currently running. And, well, I probably didn't do this the best, but we'll work on that later. I think we got a pretty good amount of iron in there. We're going to find out here in a minute when I actually start this up. But I went ahead and got all of this cleared out of here, other than, I guess somehow we missed this pipe, which unfortunately we're losing a whole lot of sulfuric acid in doing this. Kind of wasteful, which I don't like doing, but, well, it happened. I got all that cleared out of there. I got all that cleared out over there. Now, what I'm working on now is I put this pump in to clear the water out of here, but I want to go ahead and transfer it over to here. That's what I'm going to work on at the moment here, is getting all of that water out of that tank and over to that new tank, because we really don't need it over here. Now I'm actually going to change this actually, and we're going to have this go in there, and that should keep us pretty good and dry on the water coming out of the system. Everything should get pumped right into here, and then we just so happen to have enough room to pump it out of there as well, so that'll keep it pressurized into this system. Now, the one thing I do have to do is we have this pipe here, and we have this pipe here. One of them is running from the water, and the other one is coming from the dirty water. And I think this one that's running from the regular water, we're gonna move it over actually. Have it go up right here. Hey, look at that. Perfect. There we go. So now our copper can start running again, which is going to have issues here in a minute, because we're going to, let's go ahead and for one get rid of this, and right now it's running down there, but it's not going to anywhere. Might as well. This is kind of a mess over here, honestly, but there's not a whole lot I can do about that at the moment, unless I, change this. But I think what we're going to do, this up, that's going to be a problem. It connect to the old system. And I'm going to go ahead and do that so it can get it cleared out. Down like that. And there we go. Now we have the dirty coming in and the clean coming in. Now we got to worry about the sulfuric acid. I also have to deal with this, which needs to run over to things over here, which this will be fine for now. Go. Except that needs to go that direction. That will take care of that issue. For the moment, I'll probably clean up the rest of this a bit later, but that takes care of all of that now. So, sulfuric acid we have coming down right here. And we need to get that connected to this pipe right here. So let's go ahead and run this over. And oh, I'll take care of that. That up, didn't you? Alright, so that should take care of that. We now have iron coming through there again. And why is this one not running? Doesn't have sulfuric acid yet. So we're going to have to do a sulfur. Don't need that. Don't need those, and change this. That'll take care of that one. And we can run this one down to there. That'll take care of that one. And we also need, that's water. And we also need that there. So that should get all of our iron running again, which is then coming up here. Have it going into that one for the steel. I'm going to have to change all of this over when we do the iron changeover, which I need to get done. But that'll get our steel running again. Now I need to decide how exactly I want to do this. So first off, and let me work on this. I'll get right back with you. Let's go ahead and get our Singularity Lab done. And then we have energy processing circuit. So that's going to take tritium blues. That's going to be a pain in the butt when we get to that. Alright, be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and ripped out all of the iron furnaces up there. And let's take a look at how we're going to do the steel now. So if I put a beacon here, that'll take care of every bit of that. So yeah, that should work if I just put one of these in between each one of these. That'll take care of all of our steel making furnaces. Should keep everything at about the same ratio we've been having. And we can put productivity module. And I'm gonna need some more because, well, that's all I got. But they'll bring me some more. So that'll take care of our steel for the moment. Now, I think I'm just going to copy out what we have up here for the copper, because it seems to be working rather well. And I'm thinking I'm going to change this around to to where the iron comes out on this end, and then we'll split them that way. We've got plenty of room here. I don't want to put those too close that it hits those, so if we move this over to, say, right about there, be good. And then I can move this stuff, and we can do a second bank right there, other than the fact that, well, those are off just a block there. That should be fine, I think. So we'll do that. And then we'll just move this. We can take this out. And actually off one block from what I actually would like it, so let's, before it gets done, rip all that out of there. Oh, and we got to deal with this damn water pipe too. We can fix that. We can have that come through. That should work. And now I want to line these up. There, I think that's better. Alright, so we'll get all of these put in here. And I'm going to have to change all of these recipes. Iron. And we gotta wait for all of the modules to come in, but alright. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can figure out exactly. Let's see, where do I want to put this? There. And then we'll put the other one there. Cover that area. Yeah, that should work. That'll keep that one nice and covered. Alright. So that should work for that. Now, I think we're going to change this one around. I'm going to go ahead and use blue belts for all of this. And then have this like that, so we got plenty of room to come through here, and belt work for this, because we're going to have all of these basically connect. Let's get rid of all of this. And we can balance it once it comes out of there. And get rid of all of that. And we aren't going to need part anymore. And we'll deal with that. Alright, so we're going to that one, and that one. Then we'll do this, which will put them all together. And now that'll give us 4 lanes of iron like that. It's not going to be enough to keep 4 of them sustained because we have a different ratio there, but like for this one, we're not going to need that much because the steel doesn't take that. Have that one dedicated for the steel, and then we'll run these up and have them connect up here for the iron, which I'm out of blue belts again, so I'll have to wait on those to get done, but that should work. And use red ones for the moment. Out of here. Apparently I'm out of all the belts. So give me a minute and we'll get some things brought down here to me and we'll be back and finish this project up. Alright, so besides getting all of the productivity modules in here, which are still on their way, we have this running now, and I'm probably going to have to do a little bit more balancing here. May even have to, looks like we may have to put some more of these in here. We're definitely going to have to get more iron. So I'm going to have to work on this because we're not getting nearly enough iron into here with only doing these 2. I may actually move this up just a little bit so I can do this a little bit better because, well, honestly, the way I did this is quite crap. So I'm going to work on this, get it all going, but that's basically what we're doing here. And this video is long enough. I'm not going to cut it again just to fix this mess here. So I'll show you in the beginning of the next one and we will probably work on getting the rocket silo built then. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.